Some people may think that all pianos are the same, but would you say that if you were introduced to a piano that had 528 keys, or a piano that resembled a giraffe? Probably not. I'm going to teach you about the 3 different types of standard pianos. First, I will explain the components of an acoustic grand piano. Next, I will talk about and describe the upright piano, and then finally, I will talk about how a digital piano differs from those. If you're wondering what type of piano this is, beside me, it is a baby acoustic grand piano. To begin with, I will talk about the parts and the functions of the grand piano. It has a large, polished wooden structure that protects strings laying horizontally. When you play a note, the hammer attached to the key inside will swing up and hit the string, and then return to rest position due to gravity. The string will vibrate and create sound, as you heard. Another thing that influences the grand piano sound are the 3 different pedals. The left one shifts the entire action assembly, as you can tell, and it creates a soft sound and changes the tone slightly. The middle pedal sustains selected notes, and the right pedal sustains all the notes. Lastly, a grand piano has different weight to the keys and a different tone than other pianos. According to Yamaha.com, which is a renowned manufacturing company, a grand piano has a higher ability to add subtle expression to the notes or quick repetition to the notes, and it has a well-behaved, uniform sound, well-balanced, and it has wider dynamics, which is the volume level depending on the weight on which you press the keys. Although there are many extraordinary things about the grand piano, some people will benefit from the differences that an upright piano has. Now I will describe the distinctions of an upright piano. They are similar, but not the same to acoustic grand pianos. They are polished, compact wooden structures that encases strings that are strung vertically instead of horizontally. When you play a note, the hammer will swing forward, like this. It will swing forward, and it will hit the string, which vibrates, creates a tone. Then it returns to rest position, but it has to rely on springs to do that, as explained by Yamaha.com. There are also 3 pedals on an upright piano. The leftmost pedal creates a soft sound by moving the hammers closer to the strings. The right pedal also sustains all notes, but there are no varying degrees of connecting the notes like there would be on a grand piano. The only pedal that changes drastically is the middle pedal, which greatly muffles the sound by dropping a piece of felt between the hammers and the strings. It makes for a useful practicing tool. Some advantages to an upright piano are that they are more aesthetically pleasing and helpful for young musicians. According to CooperPiano.com, upright pianos stay mostly out of the way, contributing to the design of space without taking it over. So you don't have to design around it. It also says that the size of an upright piano is much less daunting for starting musicians. As you can see, this is kind of big. Essentially, different types of acoustic pianos have different advantages. Finally, I will explain the contrast between digital pianos and acoustic pianos. Digital pianos recreate the hammer action through technology. They use quality recordings to stimulate an acoustic grand piano or other instruments, and you press a button to change them. More expensive ones can have weighted keys and the ability to play dramatically different volumes. One thing that is the same for all pianos or most pianos, is that they can all have 3 pedals down there. The only pedal that works on a digital piano is the right pedal, which is the one that connects all the notes together. Sometimes a box pedal, a pedal that looks like a box, can be attached separately. It is even more compact than the upright piano, and some can even fit on people's laps. A final fascinating feature about electric pianos, according to ColtHarpPianoWorld.com, are that digital pianos never require tuning, which means that they are a reliable tuning source for other instruments. So today I taught you about 3 different types of standard pianos. First, I went over the characteristics of a grand piano. Next, I described the distinctions of an upright piano. And lastly, I talked about the difference between digital pianos and acoustic pianos. I hope the knowledge of the variabilities in pianos can be useful to you, whether you use the info to learn or to help someone else out. Thank you.